friends. I hope you're having a great summer. I am coming to you because I want to encourage you to keep reading over the summer. It's so important. And I am going to be coming to you each week with some links to either books that I'm reading to you or books that you can try to read on your own or listen to. This week, I chose books about space because my daughter and I were laying on a hill one night and it was really clear outside and we could see a lot of the stars, and we started to try to count them and make shapes with them. It was a lot of fun. So I'm bringing to you, the book I'm reading to you is There Was an Old Astronaut Who Swallowed the Moon. And that is written by Lucille Colandro. And the next book is about the planets, and it's also a really fun book that you can also learn from. So I'm going to read this to you. As you get familiar with the words, try to do it along with me. There was an old astronaut who swallowed the moon. There was an old astronaut who swallowed the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. Oh my goodness. Is the moon really out during the day? Of course the moon never goes away. We can't see it because the sun is so bright. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a star. It was bizarre how she swallowed that star. She swallowed that star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. How does the moon stay in the sky? Does anybody know? Right, it's gravity. It keeps it up high. Gravity is what keeps us on the planet Earth and not floating around. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a planet. It tasted like granite when she swallowed that planet. Okay, I can't even eat a meatball without cutting it up, so she's pretty good. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. The star closest to Earth is what? What star is closest to us? It's the sun. The sun is actually a star, and our solar system only has one. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a comet. Just like an omelet, she swallowed that comet. Oh, let me turn the page. She swallowed the comet to light up the planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed that star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. Why does the comet leave a bright trail? That trail is heat from the sun, and we can actually see it. It lights up vapors and particles that are behind the comet, and then we can see it. Cool. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a meteoroid. She really enjoyed that meteoroid. A meteoroid are particles and rocks and things that form together that are floating through space, like a big chunk. She swallowed the meteoroid to fly with the comet. She swallowed the comet to light up the planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. Now, when a meteoroid is in space, it's called a meteoroid. When the meteoroid comes into Earth's atmosphere, into our sky, then it is called a meteor. When that meteor, if that meteor ever hits our Earth or a planet, then it's called a meteorite. So it keeps changing names depending on what it's doing. That meteoroid made a loud sound. It's a meteorite when it hits the ground. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a rocket. It was next on the docket, or list of things to do, a powerful rocket. She swallowed the rocket to catch the meteoroid. She swallowed the meteoroid to fly with the comet. She swallowed the comet to light up the planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. How long is a trip to outer space? What do you think? Think about it. It kind of depends on the rocket's size, its power, and pace. Pace is the speed that it's going. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a satellite. It went down just right, that bright satellite. And we have satellites in space, so we can bring signals back. It bounces off of things and brings signals back to us. So we can learn or we can follow things. If you've ever been on Google Earth, that's based off of satellites up in space. There was an old astronaut who wanted to fly and spend all our time looking up high. How many of you like to sit outside and look at the stars or the planets or look for meteors flying by? At the planetarium's brightly lit sky. Oh, so they were at the planetarium. Planetarium is a building and it's got a dome for a roof, and they can project or put up images of space and our sky. There was so much to learn about the stars, moon, and sun. So we're going to turn the page and have more reading fun. I'm just going to read a couple of things I thought you might find really interesting. The moon is Earth's closest neighbor, and yet it's still, do you know how far away it is? It's 238,855 miles away. A star is a huge ball of very hot gas. It's about 50 times hotter than boiling water. Let's see, comets are balls of ice and dust. A meteoroid, like we said, are pieces of rock and metal or ice flying in space. Rockets are the vehicles that launch or move spacecraft into orbit. And a satellite is any object that orbits another bigger object. There are satellites that we make, and there are natural satellites in space. So since Earth orbits the sun, guess what? We are considered a natural satellite. I think that's so cool. Some fun things to read. This book will be in the library when we come back to school. What I'd like for you to do is to go out one night, make sure your parents are with you, and kind of look up and look at the stars on a clear night. Maybe try counting how many stars you see. Or take your finger and try to draw different shapes that you might see. Can you draw a square, right? A square, a rectangle? Can you maybe make a triangle between stars? See how many shapes you can make and name. It was fun reading to you. Make sure you look at the next book. Go outside and look at those stars, and I'll see you next time.